What's up, Internet? You might be noticing that I haven't done Animal Crossing in a day or two. Yeah, yesterday I was going to do it, but my town got hit by not one, but two massive tornado warnings, so I spent most of the day sitting in a basement taking care of my grandma, so I kind of couldn't do that. And I didn't do Animal Crossing today because I'm actually moving all the rocks around, so unless I time travel or something, it's basically going to be like this whole thing that's going to take probably a week. And even if I did play, there's literally no movement because I have to shut all that stuff up. Not important. So we're going back to what I'm kind of best at, which is retro gaming, or at least I'm known best for, and even more obscure retro gaming. This is Dashin Desperadoes, a Sega Mega Drive or Genesis game that I picked up recently in a bundle of 4 games, and I have no idea what this game is. I saw a screenshot of it, and it looked kind of like Wonder Boy, and I really liked Wonder Boy. But the characters look like they might have been out of like 3 Wonders, if I may name drop an obscure Capcom game. Anyway, from what you can see, it kind of looks like a competitive 2D platforming foot race type of thing, and that makes it pretty unique in my mind. I can't think of too many games that are like that, but let's get out of the demo and see what this game is all about proper as we explore what the hell Dashin Desperadoes is. Plus, this lets me test out my Raspberry Pi a little bit for recording purposes. So let's see what this is all about. And there does seem to be voice clips in this game, which is kind of impressive. But let's go. Okay, so that's jump. I believe it's a 3-button control scheme. Okay, so that is throwing a bomb. Oh, and that's rolling. And rolling is kind of a speed boost. And I think it runs all off the energy bar you see in the middle. Mine would be on the left with the guy with the cowboy hat. And Blondie would be the villain. Ow! You know what this kind of reminds me of immediately? Is like a 2D competitive version of Kid Clown in Crazy Chase, if you remember that game on the SNES, which I don't recall being a particularly good game, but it was like a game that was all about trying to get to the end as fast as possible, but you'd be stopped like every 2 seconds by like something that looked vaguely comical, but it was frustrating. This is a little bit nicer, I think. Aww. I do appreciate the animation in this game. It's very, very adorable. Okay. I'm liking this game already. But I got this for a couple of reasons. First of all, I haven't talked about a Mega Drive game in the longest time, and I'm hoping to remedy that in the next couple of weeks. I think it'll be kind of my next big review after what I'm currently doing, which is Bug Fables. But there's a reason why I haven't really done that, and that is since I started my channel, I have gone through like 12 different recording devices, and none of them can do Mega Drive to save their lives. Like, using my Mega Drive, it didn't work, or my Genesis rather, but, you know, using the Retron 3 didn't work, using the Retron 5 didn't work, kind of, and this is all for one specific game, mind you. It's the game I'm going to be reviewing, and, he sits at the end and taunts you. What a dick move. Let's try that again. But, you know, I got the Retro Freak, and that kind of did it, but for whatever reason my recording devices never liked that. It was very, very crunchy looking, and it would, like, bug out all the time, and I don't know why that was. I think it has something to do with repeating textures and interlacing or something, but none of my settings could fix it. And then just for the hell of it, I tried to test that game on the Retro Freak, and that seemed to record just fine, so I'm guessing that was just a combination of my recording device and my equipment, but the Retro Pi, the Retro Pi, that seems to work pretty well, so hopefully I'll be able to do more Mega Drive stuff. Unfortunately, I also don't have a lot of Mega Drive stuff. That's actually part of why I got this. It's like, I actually don't have a lot of these games. I have Heavy Nova. He actually sits there and taunts you. Okay, I want to see something. Let's see. Okay. So if you're going to try and, like, swipe it from underneath, you either have to snipe him from the platform or dash through him. Okay, we'll try that. This is not an easy game. Again, I'm reminded of Kid Clown, which was a game made by people who hated you. Really. Is the best way to describe Kid Clown and Crazy Chase. But I was looking on eBay for cheap Mega Drive games just so I could, you know, get something new, and I'd never heard of this game. And to be fair, it's a Data East game, which doesn't bode well, but, you know, this is my second Data East game, and it's not bad. It's not as bad as the other Data East games I've certainly played, which they tend to be lukewarm at best, or Trio the Punch. They can be Trio the Punch, or they can be lukewarm, and nothing in between, really. Whoops! Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's that ledge that always screws me up. Ow. I'm gonna beat this, damn it. I'm not gonna lose on the second level. I don't like that there's limited credits. That kind of bugs me because I'm still trying to get the flow of this. This does feel like a game that requires a lot of memorization, I will say that. But, you know, I think it's very stylish. This would be a game that definitely benefits from multiple players, which of course I don't have, and I wouldn't want to play that way anyway. It's not my thing, but you know, it's kind of a neat and charming little game. I kind of wish they didn't take up half the screen with player 2 in single player, though. That I get why they did it, but I can't stand when games do that. like Mario Kart, I hated when that happened in that game too. Like, it's just, you know, I'm not going to use half of the real estate you're occupying with nonsense. Can I just see my chunk of the screen but bigger? Oh, come on. Ack. Damn it. It's that last little girder thing, and the fact you can't jump on the platform. I will not be defeated this early. I mean, I will be, but I'm going to get back in there and try again. Can I turn on more continues? CPU level normal, that's fine. Sound selects. Okay, and they've got multiple control schemes if that's your whole bag. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did actually watch a lot of the demo stuff before recording this. Like, I had it on loop for a little while, and it does look like they've got a bunch of different levels, too. Like, the standard 2D platforming foot race seems to be the lion's share of the content, but there's, like, treasure hunting levels, and, like, scavenger hunts, and, just random collection nonsense, like, really arcadey stuff, which is kind of neat. Ow. It's weird how inconsistent the interlacing on this is, though. It's like, you know, my opponent was right behind me the entire time, and he was invisible on my screen for a little while. There's gonna be a wave there. Let's jump that, because that's probably something you don't want to get hit by. It does feel like they want to throw something just to break the flow up right at the end, which I don't necessarily like. But again, this could be completely remedied with just a matter of getting really, really experienced with the levels. Although I will say that jumping, I don't know if it's something in my RetroPie that's just set weird or something, but the jump button in this game, it's either set to rapid or defaults to rapid. Which means that your jumping is going to be basically like constantly chained, which isn't necessarily what I would have liked. You might jump an extra time that you don't plan to. Whoop! Just gonna keep running. Whoop! I do appreciate that there's multiple routes, though. That's kind of cool. That's an appreciated feature. It means that finding the proper racing line could be tricky and could require multiple different ways to look at each level. Like, yeah, that's just jumps chaining together because that's how the jumps in this game work, which I think are a bit wonky. I'm gonna keep trying. This is sad and embarrassing, but that said, I'm actually having a blast with this. It's rough, and I think the level designs for everything good they seem to be doing, they've got a little bit of issue. And the jump chaining I don't care much for, but ah, there you go. I think the fact that one of your main weapons is an arcing bomb is a little bit tricky as well, but that's a matter of requiring a lot of strategy. Just to find the perfect timing for it. Wow! Okay, yeah, again, that's a weird display thing, I think. But I don't think it's a matter of interlacing either. I think that's just sometimes your opponent isn't shown on your screen for some reason. Ow! Also, your teammate's your enemy's an absolute jerk. Oh! He really knows how to time those bombs, too. I'm going to beat you, not Hat Magoo. I want to at least beat level 1 a second time. Ugh, yeah, I might have to set CPU to easy, which is sad. I'll take the skateboard. Oh! Okay, so that skateboard doesn't maintain momentum. It's not Adventure Island style skateboard. Yeah, your rival actually, like, just actively, like, trolls you. Which I'm not sure if that's, like, artificial rubber banding or what, but it's a weird choice, I'll say that much. I don't trust that door. Or that door, or any door in this game. Doors are jerks. Alright, there we go. The trick is never get behind your opponent, I guess. Unfortunately, I've got no extra credits, so, the moment I lose, we're back to level 1. But let's see what we can do. This game really does ooze style. I like that. It looks great. Oh! Oh! Not yet, no hat. Music's quite good, too. As long as I don't get trapped behind you, I think we're good. Door! There's no way to really protect yourself from enemies that come from behind, either. Because if you're behind, you can throw your bomb or you can charge, but if someone comes up from behind, all you can really do is wait for them to overlap you and hope, really. Yeah, that is tricky. This game is not easy. It's fun, but not easy. Let's set it to a little easier and see what happens. I am a beginner. I feel no shame. Also filthy casual, or whatever. Let's see how much easier this is. Because I'm genuinely curious on what the difficulty settings actually do in this game. Does it tone down his aggression rate? Does it actively slow him down? Because it doesn't seem to do that. How is difficulty really judged here? Does that just mean he runs into more hazards? Does it change the level layout? Because I think it might a little bit. I'm noticing there's a few less hazards and they're in different spots. Like there was a fire hydrant there that isn't anymore. Yeah, it looks like he might run into a few more hazards. And the hazards are slightly different. Okay, so that pipe won't shoot water out this time. Interesting. So it actually does sort of recontextualize bits of the area too. Not in any major significant way, but enough to kind of change your racing line. Also, it seems really easy to get credits in this mode, and seeing as we're just trying to explore this game and see what it's got to do, I'm okay with playing on easier. Also, level 2 is hard. Oh, okay, yeah. There really isn't a way to defend behind yourself. It's really just wait until the enemy overlaps you or attack in front of you, and that's about it. Unless there's more items that allow you to physically attack your opponent anyway. Because there are items that do actually do stuff. Like there's a speed up potion, we've grabbed it a couple times. The idea to make your main attack an arcing bomb that throws forwards a bit peculiar as well. I'm gonna take it. I don't care that I played on easy to beat level 2. This game is not easy. It takes practice. And this is my first time ever playing it. Still, you know, for a game I got super cheap, this is pretty cool. Oh, we got a new level style. Interesting. So we gotta rescue someone. Oh, and I'm on my own, it looks like. Or I'm just fighting the other guy, and the other guy now looks like me because reasons. Ow. This is really tough. Now the question is the fact that I've cracked the window where our lady friend is that a bad thing, or is that a sign we're actually making progress? Like, are we supposed to attack the cab he's sitting in without attacking that chunk, or... Nope. Looks like we did exactly what we needed to. And I don't think that's supposed to be played, like, asynchronously with the player 2 using, like, the truck or something. Maybe that's the case. If that's the case, that'd be pretty cool. Kind of sucks that you're stuck with the hat guy if that's the case, though. Because playing no hat, trying to drive a car and play completely asynchronously, that'd be fun. It'd be interesting. Oh, I got different bombs now. Because I saved the lady. And destroyed your car, Mr. Ah, no hat. No hat. Some nice pallet cycling there. Okay, so you can't roll down the hill. I really do appreciate the multiple racing paths. Oh no! Birds! Birds are jerks! I might not win this one. So we're gonna see in a minute. Oh. Yay! Whew, this game is hard, even on easy, it's pretty challenging. But that's the real thing, you can't really let your opponent get ahead of you, because once they are, they kind of just steamroll you a little bit. Like, they sit around and they troll you, but they kind of know how to time it perfectly, and I'm not sure if there's any real defense to that. But that's, again, because the offensive options are a little limited, like that. And then the water, of course, slows you down, so you gotta keep going. Whoa. Not a big fan of the stiff auto jump this game is showing me. I wonder if his ice bombs are exclusive to him, or if that's a matter of he just grabbed an ice power-up. Oh, there's fall damage. Well, it's not damage per se, it stuns you, but still. Ah. Yeah, this game's challenging. It's not a pushover, for sure. Let's try again. So run to the other side. Why are you even hanging out with this other guy? He clearly kidnapped you. I mean, it feels like she's egging them both on for some kind of reason. Ah. I might not be able to attack behind me, but I can attack if you're on top of me, buddy. Alright. I can't claim that I'm getting used to this. Ha! But I'm at least kind of getting the idea. Oh, and if you timed that right, you could have landed there without having to deal with any of that nonsense. That would have been a huge time saver. There's definitely room for optimization in this sort of game. Like this could be a pretty cool speedrunning game, I think. I mean, it's literally a foot racing game. Huh, you got stuck by the hedgehog. Ooh. This game's pretty fun. Really brutally hard, but fun. Oh no! No Hat stole her again because he's so jealous of my hat. Alright. Like, yeah, is this triggered by simply... Yeah, he still has the ice bombs, too. But, like, is this triggered by the fact that I beat him 3 times, or is this just every 3rd level? Like, if we were playing, theoretically, 2-player, would the person who lost try and kidnap the lady and have to use whatever ridiculous nonsense to try and stop? Because I like the idea of asynchronous play. I think that's fun. And it leads to some really unique ideas. Oh, I don't like those ice bombs too much. Ugh. Oh! Oh no! I think we're finally doing something in No Hat, but we're a little over halfway through. And those ice bombs are really freaking rude. Throw, throw, throw. Alright. Just gotta keep going. There we go. Oh, he flies away. That's hilarious. This game is cute. Alright, World 3 start. It looks like it's out of 6. Alright, so we're on a beach now. Ooh, I'm kind of digging the music to this one. Oh, you know, I was really planning on doing that moment too. That looked like randomized bomb power-ups. Oh, surfboards! Run, run, run. Whoa! That was going to do a thing. You don't want to step on that. That looks spiky and unpleasant. I really do appreciate how varied the hazards in this game are. Out of my way, No Hats. Your lack of hats is disturbing. Is that just an up arrow? Yep, it is. Oh, those ice bombs might be the beat the game weapon right there. I wonder if there's any way I can... Yes, there could have been a way I could have saved that, but no. No, I didn't. Does seem like some of the sprites change a little bit for the beach level, like she's in a bikini, clearly. And it looks like your character sprite changes a little bit on the game over screen as well. That's pretty cool. What was that about spinning away? Oh, I wish I had the ice power-ups. This is a nice little on the edge of something sprite. Like, that's the thing, it's about racing, but you can't go too fast or the hazards will catch up to you sometimes. You really have to strategize your placement, I guess, in the world. Which, of course, goes back to what I said about this game probably requiring a great deal of just strict memorization of what you were doing. Wow, he is super far ahead of me. You know, the sad thing is I wanted to do that to you, but there was no way I could have. Ha! Yes! Oh, that's satisfying. Take that, you jerk NPC. Oh, there's a little boat in the background. Oh, that's adorable. That was cathartic. Oh, it looks like it's getting all stormy out. Just like the past couple days here. Or it's nighttime. Oh, I'm kind of feeling the music to this level. It's very tropical. I'm kind of digging that. I will take advantage of the fact that you decided to take the slow water route, and now you're freaking... Jumping is not working properly. I mentioned that the jumping in this game is a bit crap. For a game about jumping and running, the running working, but the jumping not as a problem. Ow. Dude. Alright. Ah, yeah, fall damage. That's fun. And you can't seem to do any, like, high jumps or rolls in, like, little whirly-pool areas. So at least they vary up the, you know, different environmental hazards. That's pretty cool. I gotta say, this is a pretty fun little game. I'm not gonna say it's perfect. It's I think, equal parts frustrating as it is fun. But still, I think it's charming enough to be pretty interesting. And I think it would be worth it, especially for, like, the $5 I could have spent on my copy. It's a pretty cool game. It's not... Ah! You can really feel, like, how grid-based it is. Like, if you sit right next to those, because it's like, no, you're not setting the right part of the grid to make that proper jump. Wow, he is really far ahead. And now that I've attacked him, he'll move on because I've triggered how, what his proximity detection is, I guess. But it seems like he kind of takes a predestined path, because last time he ended up getting stuck in that little whirlpool as well. That's interesting. This is a pretty complex little game. Did she get kidnapped by the sailboat in the background? Ooh, I'm liking this background, this music too. Gotta say, this game does presentation right. I don't even... Oh, he's in a seaplane. Drops little torpedoes at you. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and I can jump on them. Unfortunately, if I hit him... Oh, there goes his ice bombs. I was like, you know, does he not have his ice bombs? Because those are going to be more of an issue than his little torpedo mobobs. But nope, he's got his ice bombs. And they're terrible, and I'm angry about it. What happens if I lose here exactly? Is it just like permanent game over? Do they get away? Do I have to chase him down somewhere else? Probably not. Probably just restarts, but still. Oh, there we go. That was actually pretty tough. He gets a huge head start on you there. Whew. And we've now made it to World 4. I think we're going to call it here. But, oh, hey, she's got some safari gear. That's pretty cool. I think this is a pretty neat little game. And, you know, I spent like $5 on my copy. For a weird, random little Mega Drive game, this bizarre foot racing game, it's pretty good. The platforming itself is a little janky. The jumping itself is very, very clumsy. And some of the world designs are not great, and the enemy AI can be a bit jerky, but still, I think it's a pretty charming little game if you can get it pretty cheap. But I hope you enjoyed trying to discover what Dashin Desperadoes is. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with this game for the low amount of money I paid for. You know, if I paid over $20 for this game, then I would be upset. Because this isn't the best game, but, you know, for a cheap little pickup, it's pretty fun. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know we go live, because we stream every day, usually Animal Crossing, but, I do other stuff when I have the time, or I, can't do Animal Crossing. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. I should have my Paper Mario video going up tonight. Might have another gameplay video up, and I think I'll have my review done in a couple days if everything checks out quick enough. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is pick up weird Mega Drive games I've never heard of for dirt cheap and seeing what they are, and in this case, being pretty surprised by it. In equal parts frustration and enjoy. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.